Dwane, you've talked all year about next man up and the resiliency and depth. I guess tonight was sort of epitomized that.
It did. It really did. I mean, with Cal not being able to go, and then Amir gave what he could the first few minutes of the game. Guys stepped up. Most minutes that Gravis has played all year. Patrick coming back from his injury, played big minutes, and guys stepped in and stepped up.
This team's ability to play different kinds of, you were small in the second quarter when you got back in it, and then Jonas had a big fourth quarter. Just talk a little bit about the different formats you had to use tonight.
Well, I just thought that Tyler had a great first half. He was catching the ball, kicking it out, finding people, rolling to his spot where he's supposed to. But the key was his decision making, and that's where JV's is still learning. You know, he's a great target in the roll, but now once you catch it, what do I do? So now he's got to learn to make decisions out of that, but he's coming. But I really love the way Tyler rode to the bucket, because with Steve in there and with Patrick in there, the floor is spaced, and they got to make their decisions. So now that guy who's rolling has got to be a really big-time quarterback.
Obviously, without Kyle in the lineup, DeMar, it becomes even tougher for DeMar. How did you think he responded?
I thought he's responded big time. You know, tried to put him in some more pick and rolls. I thought Nando as a point guard gave us a big boost, gave us some speed and quickness, an extra ball handler when they were trying to get it out of Gravis's hand. And again, Gravis did a great job of controlling it. I mean, every team is coming at him, but you know, they forget how big and strong he is and try to get into him. He just walks them down and use that big derriere he has, you know. So, but again, he's done a great job with handling it.
What happened with Amir there? He tweaked his ankle?
It's tweaked the same ankle. I mean, it's going to be a come and go thing for him. He's battled through it. He's fought through it as much as he could, and he just planted, and it went on him. So we got to get some. You know, next we've got a mandatory NBA day tomorrow, day off, so that should help. Then we got a crazy schedule next week where we got 2 days between, or 3 days between games, so that should give him some more rest. And all the nicks and everything we have should have some time to clear those up.
25 minutes for Patrick today. Did he look more comfortable than
He did. He did. It's still the rust is still there, especially on his shot, more so than usually those shots are money. But you know, it's just going to take a little time, and all the workouts in the world can't duplicate the way the game's going to be. And he's coming. He's coming. But again, it's going to have to probably come a little quicker than we expected.
Down the stretch, you rely on Kyle so much, just in every kind of way. What can you say about the way your team played with kind of calm, with intelligence, making enough plays without him?
Well, the thing about it, Bruce, was the fact that Gravis has been a starter in this league before. He started in the NBA, but the problem is he hadn't played these kind of meaningful big minutes, long stretches of minutes in a while. So it's going to take him a little bit. He's an NBA starter. He started before, so feel comfortable in that. But I thought everybody else stepped up. DeMar stepped up. T-Raw stepped up. Nando came in and gave us some big minutes handling the ball. And I think ball handling is the biggest thing as much as anything. We're going to score some points. We have enough scoring around, but just, you know, transporting the ball down in the half court is huge. And that's where Kyle did the bulk of carry the bulk of the load, is getting the ball down without problems, without pressure, because he's so good and strong with the ball.
DeMar in that fourth quarter he took a charge, had at least career high, at least 2 assists, and made a couple of shots.
He's playing an old man's game. He played great. The charge was huge. I thought he had one in the Miami game. He didn't get the benefit of the doubt, but he was there tonight. Those are the things, the kind of winning plays that he's learning to make, and he's making now, other than just scoring. I mean, he's doing a great job of scoring, but there's so many other things when he plays those kind of minutes, and especially now with Kyle out, he's got to do a lot more. Assists, defense, a lot of different things.
To beat a good Houston team with or without Dwight, I mean, without Kyle for yourself and without Amir, where does this one rank for you guys?
Well, it's a good win. Big picture is great. I mean, every win, believe me, is great for us right now, what we're trying to do, especially with Kyle out and Amir out. So every win is equally important. And hopefully it gives our guys some confidence, guys like Gravis, guys like Nando, guys stepped in, Patrick, some confidence to go where we need to go.
How do you prepare not knowing whether Amir or Kyle can play on Friday?
Next man up. We're going to prepare like they're not going to be here. I mean, we have to. just in the fact that, you know, you don't know. And so now we got to prepare and try to make our plans with people who we know that are going to be healthy and available. And that's the NBA. Everybody, we've been very lucky. Our training staff has done a great job of keeping guys prepared, and we've been really lucky not to have had some major injuries, knock on wood, throughout the year. So the little injury bug has hit us a little bit, but again, the schedule's not going to stop. We got to keep going. Again, next man up.
And Coach, in the first quarter, you scored 24 or 25 points in the paint. How did you adjust moving forward the rest of the game? What did you guys do?
You mean as far as do we?
They scored 24
Oh, yeah.
or 25
Well,
points.
the first quarter was, I thought we was going to have to put Doug back in again, you know, as we did last. But again, our transition defense, they came out with guns a-blazing. They were upset about last night, but they were running and we were walking down the court in transition. So we had to you know, light a fire, make some substitutions to change the game a little bit. And once we got back and got situated and got organized and made up our mind that we were going to play some defense, we did a decent job. So again, that start was, I mean, Amir going down quickly kind of threw a curveball at us. But again, it wasn't just that. It was just our transition defense. You know, again, Gravis hadn't played. He's up pressuring Lynn, and now here goes Parson taking off. And DeMar's going in for a layup, and that's his job to get back. So all those little things got him going, and we adjusted and took care of business in the second half.
Dwane, Joe was asking about the 100th win as a Raptor, Dwane.
I couldn't tell you 100th, 110th, or whatever it is. I don't know. All I know is it's number 43 for us this year, so that's good. And a lot of
personal, it's your, like,
it's not about personal. It's about the team. It's about the organization. It's about the players. They're here the 3 years and the process that we've gone through. You know, Eric rolls his eyes, I understand that, but, you know, to start where we did and kind of build, and we're still building, is a tribute to the young guys and the players that's been through here.